Hey everyone, today we will be looking at a very interesting investment property which is located in the state of Hawaii. We're on Big Island in the beautiful Kohala Coast in just north of Waikoloa Village, and this is a great example of a simple investment opportunity. People who purchased it, they purchased it from the builder in 2016. Now they're selling it 8 years later because, well, they're getting older, they're not using it as much. Now, to tell you the truth, they weren't using it as much for that 8-year lifespan because they only went here 10 times in that 8 years. So they would come here for 2-3 weeks and the rest of the time it was sitting vacant. Even in this way, they managed to make about $100,000 a year in appreciation. Had they rented it, they would have been getting passive income through, daily rate paid by tourists. Right now, I estimate it's going to be about $700 a night, depending on the season. A little more for Christmas, New Year's, and Ironman. And oh, by the way, we're on the island where Ironman finals are held, so it is like third Christmas as far as daily rate goes. And yeah, it has pristine condition for something that's 8 years old. It looks brand new. There are no scuffs on paint. Kitchen is super clean. It is a little bit dated, and that shows. So I would recommend a few upgrades. Maybe get rid of this dark counter, make a waterfall, little things like that, but nothing too expensive. From the advantages, it's about 2,000 square feet, so it's huge. It has tall ceilings. It has this beautiful wooden trim on the ceiling that makes it look expensive. It has a bedroom on the base level, which is nice because we have retirees visiting the island and they don't want to go upstairs. And if we go out, super private too, you get this beautiful lanai or balcony that is looking at this green field. So if you have little children with you, grandkids, they go out and they have this nice place to run, which is super safe with no cars, no traffic. You are not afraid of them being damaged in any way. This place is zoned in a way where you can have a vacation rental here without having to wait in line for a permit, stress out whether it's going to be approved or not. It's called RM4, and this is the exact same zoning as hotels would have. And this whole development was built specifically for STRs, for short-term rentals. In other words, it is super safe from legal standpoint. Unlike Oahu, unlike Maui, unlike other places, this is not competing with residents who live on the island. This was specifically built for wealthy retirees, for tourists, for those who have lots of cash to burn and to pay taxes for the island. On Lanai, we have this wonderful grill. So again, extra advantage, you don't have to go anywhere to cook. Disadvantage is you have to pay somebody to clean it every time. So your turnover costs are going to be a little more expensive. We are coming back into the unit. Obviously, you see that the furniture is a little dated. It's not as modern as it could have been. I would upgrade that as well. It does have a garage, which is great because you can either park the car there or use the garage to store beach gear, bicycles, snorkeling gear, chairs, all that good stuff that tenants would appreciate. Laundry here, again, another great way to explain people why you would want to rent it. A hotel room in a nearby resort is going to be about starting at $400 a night at the low end, all the way up to $1,500 a night on the high end. So renting a 3-bedroom unit like this is going to be less expensive than 2 rooms in a hotel. But you get so much more. You have a full kitchen, you have a nice living room, and you have a place to cook, especially if you have young children. This is the main bedroom on the base level. So it opens up to the kitchen we showed you earlier. And we can see how big it is. This is a full not full, it's a king size bed, and they have space between the wall and the bed to put another single bed here. Shows your aging TV. Now they're huge. Granted, there is a large wall where we can put it. It has an expansive bathroom. Super cool. Again, a little bit aged, but in great shape because, like I mentioned earlier, owners were not really using it. This is a jacuzzi. Hopefully it's working. Minor upgrades would make it nicer. I would install LED mirrors with backlighting, maybe replace the counter, leave everything as is. It doesn't require a lot to feel modern. The other two bedrooms are upstairs. We're gonna go see them. The beautiful thing about this particular island and why I like it here, and we've purchased 18 units this year in 2024 for our investors, is the occupancy rate. Unlike other places around the country, for example, if you go to Aspen, Colorado, you get your occupancy rate of about 45% because people go there to ski for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's it. Sitting vacant the rest of the time, especially during off-season. On Hawaii, off-season doesn't exist. You have either high season or low season. In other words, we have an occupancy rate, if done right and structured properly, of as high as 85-90%. And I get this result consistently among the properties I manage because I know the tricks of the trade and how to organize them. This would be the second bedroom. As you can see, it's super private. It has this fantastic napaka growing, creating the privacy. The ocean is about 500 yards straight line away from me. Yeah, overall, great investment. Upgrade the furniture a little bit. Maybe this bathroom again is kind of dated, but in fantastic shape nevertheless. We've had some positive experience with upgraded units in this locale, and our average daily rate for 3-bedroom units went up as high as $740 a night, and with occupancy rate of 80-85%. You do the math, they can be cash flow positive, and if you pay cash, you will get anywhere between 10 to 12% return on your money, and I can show you the math if need be. My name is Alexey. Thank you for watching. My number is somewhere hidden in the description. Call me, we'll chat, we'll grab coffee, and check out, water temperature, get you that business trip right off.